this is on topic, but yo, I saw this one headline. Like when I saw the headline, I immediately thought this white privilege to the max, and I was so wrong. This is why you shouldn't make judgments off of headlines, people. It says angry men with zip ties ambush school principal over COVID mask request. So the thing was they told the child that he was surrounded by COVID, so he had to be quarantined and put a mask on, right? Which is like, duh, like whatever. And so it's in Arizona, and then a lot of people don't realize Arizona is actually more racist than a lot of people realize.
And felons can have guns.
Yeah. So I was sitting there. The dude's name is Rishi Rambaran. He said the school.
What?
Rishi Rambaran. He's not white. So I was like, oh shit, this isn't like some white privilege shit. Like, what the hell is going on? He goes, he said the school singled out his child because of ethnicity, because none of the other kids were told to do this. Think about it, it's school. So other kids had to been exposed to it too. They only told his son. So that's why So he got a couple of his guys. He got like a former police officer that had some like questionable like supremacy like tweets and stuff they brought up. But he's like, nah, like that's fucked up. So they went up there to the principal with zip ties and said, no, we're making a citizen's arrest because that's fucked up what you're doing. So I was like, yo, I feel you, but this is where I take this story and I'm like, y'all got to stop with these TV shows and movies thinking y'all can do this shit in real life because, yo, I understand why you mad, but you can't do that. You can't walk up in someone else's business. Say, yo, I'm gonna arrest you. Nigga, get the fuck out of my apartment.
That's the whitest shit I
ever
heard.
Bro.
I never heard a black person say, I'm pushing on the citizen arrest.
Bro. So I was watching the show. You watched on the show Clickbait on Netflix?
No.
So pretty much it's a white guy and he has a black wife with two Aussie mixed kids and like the white and then white I'm sorry and then his white sister is just some like drunk who like go out all the time. So the brother gets kidnapped and then murdered, and they're trying to find it. The sister's just storming into the police station like, what are y'all doing? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, bitch, you should be arrested for that. And bro, I'm watching Outer Banks right now too. They be doing that shit too. Like they be trying to do these investigations, breaking into shit, like stealing shit. I'm like, bro, you could get arrested for that. You can't do this. And I'm thinking this is what people are looking at and saying, I'm just gonna take matters into my own hand. You can't do that. If you were black, you would have been shot. Take that for like you can't do that. You can't just like go and break in somewhere, steal stuff, take it to the police, and be like, hey, I found the evidence. Like that's breaking and entering. You just stole shit, you idiot. Like it's just like you can't do that. Like I feel you, dog. I feel you. I'm not trying to, but you can't do that. You can't. You can't do that. It's just weird. And then you got all these people just like just working with a job when you deal with customers. I don't understand, mother. They just think like they're just more important than everyone else. Real shit. I just don't understand that at all.
I told you. I tell people this all the time. We can't read. We don't know how to follow instructions.
No, it's No Child Left Behind. It ruined everybody.
We see a fucking path block and we're like, I can make it through it. Instead of just taking the 5 minutes just to walk around. Like,
but bro, like it's funny though. I feel him on that because yeah, that's messed up. But it's just I'm pretty sure just the stuff that goes on TV and all these movies and stuff convinced him he could do this and not get arrested. You can't do that.
I don't even like. If we had citizen arrest, you know how many cops I arrest for doing illegal U-turns?
Yeah, I know. But no, it's the shit where people think their word is greater than other people's. They think, oh, well, I'm just going to go to them and say this. Okay, I'm going to go to them and say something else. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, it's so crazy right now. Like, I really think it's a No Child Left Behind. Because, like you said, people can't follow instructions. People can't read. People can't do nothing. They just sit there. Their parents just complain for them to get through school because they were too stupid. So now, all of a sudden, they're in the real world. And now, every other time, I got people damn... At my job, I get people email me asking, can I fill out paperwork? Where it's like, all you got to do is put your company name and put what you're... Like, what? Why do you need help filling this out? And now I'm clicking like, you probably were one of those idiots who your parents complained enough to get you through school. Cause I know damn. We all know people like that. We all know people like that who are just dumb as hell and they should have failed, but their parents just complained like shit and they got them through school.
What?
Is that?
Huh?
Don't say that was you.
Huh?
Don't say that was you.
Don't say no. What? No.
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 Are you saying you know something like that?
They wish they could play. I was asleep in school all the time. I was like, he do all the work and then he fall asleep. I'm just concerned about his life at home. And why is he not sleeping? Bitch, because I got shit to do. Like, nigga, this shit boring. Fuck, you want to read a book about Shakespeare? That nigga's dead. He's dead. Who cares about what he wrote?